12 things to stop buying this year. Guys, the beginning of this year is a great time to evaluate your finances and commit to quitting bad spending habits. After all, there's no time like the present to refocus on your personal finance goals and build a better budget. Now, to set yourself up for a prosperous 2026, start by reviewing your expenses. Consider cutting ones that provide little value, have cheaper alternatives, or enable bad financial habits like ordering takeout when you have a fridge full of groceries. Guys, even small changes can add up over time, and cutting wasteful costs now can mean improved financial success in the long run. So, what items should be permanently crossed off your shopping list to boost your savings this year? Well, here's a closer look at the 12 items you should stop buying in 2026. Number 1, single-use plastics. Not only are plastics eating away at the planet, but they're unnecessary and a complete waste of money. Some estimates predict that it could take up to 1,000 years for plastic bags to become organic matter, according to a report from the Toronto Environmental Alliance. Rather than single-use plastic water bottles, sandwich baggies, and straws, find non-disposable products that you can use, wash, and reuse. Savings dollars and cents on each grocery bill can help boost your emergency fund. Another thing that people don't always realize is that single-use items can repeat spending loops. You're constantly rebuying something that was designed to be thrown away. Switching to reusable options is one of the few changes where the savings are almost guaranteed. Number 2 on my list is bulk packaged food. Guys, we are suckers for the seemingly great deals on food at the warehouse stores. But unless you have a few teenagers at home, think twice about buying in bulk, especially for perishable goods like fruits and vegetables. That bag of avocados looks like a bargain compared to the per avocado price at the grocery store, but if you wind up throwing half of them out, that bargain is a complete bust. You'll also be reducing food waste. According to Feeding America, nearly 38% of all food in the country is wasted, amounting to a loss of $473 billion per year. That's the equivalent of 145 billion meals. Bulk buying works best when you have a plan before you shop, not after. If you don't know exactly how you'll store or use something, it's probably not a deal. A smaller purchase that gets fully used is always cheaper than a discount that's partially wasted. Number 3 on my list is birthday and greeting cards. It is really the thought that counts when it comes to sending someone a nice birthday greeting, a thank you note, or congratulations on a big life event, but no one said that you have to do so in a formal card or an envelope. Sites like 123cards.com have plenty of e-cards to choose from, with more designs than you are likely to find on a display at a retail store. Also, Forever Stamps already had 2 price hikes in 2024. Now they're at 73 cents. So save yourself some money going into 2026 and go with those electronic greetings. Even the small amount of change you save can go toward a bigger financial goal, such as just paying off your debt. Most people remember the message, not the card itself. Even a simple, thoughtful text, email, or a short video message can actually feel more personal. You're saving money while showing up for people in a meaningful way. Now, number 4 on my list is subscription services. From streaming services to meal kits to online newspaper subscriptions, it's a real jungle out there. In fact, Americans spend an average of $133 per month, more than they even realize on unused memberships, according to CNBC. Try to use a tool like Rocket Money or Pocket Guard to see what you are currently subscribing to and where you can make cuts. However, be aware that some apps may charge fees for subscription cancellation. What makes subscriptions dangerous is how easy they are to forget. Companies rely on you not noticing a $9 or $12 charge every single month. Doing a quarterly subscription check can feel boring, but it's one of the highest impact money habits you can build. Now, number 5 on my list is gas without an app. Guys, gas is one of those things that you really don't have a choice about. If you commute to work or you don't live in a walkable area, you're going to have to gas up at some point. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, the average national price of gas was $3.14 as of December 24th in 2025. But you shouldn't settle for paying full price. Apps like Gas Buddy and Upside will help you find the best deals in your area and even offer cashback rewards, further reducing your price per gallon. With gas prices constantly shifting, shaving off cents where you can will get you much further down the road financially. Plus, the amount you save monthly can go into a high-yield savings account where that difference can earn you an annual percentage interest. A lot of people treat gas prices as fixed, but they're not. Even a 10-cent difference per gallon adds up over a year, especially if you drive often. Think of gas apps as price comparison tools, not coupons. They just help you stop overpaying. Guys, number 6 on my list is store-bought surface, bathroom, and glass cleaners are loaded with harmful chemicals that may be toxic to breathe in over a long period of time. Health and financial experts would agree that these aren't worth spending money on in 2026. There's another option to get the same fresh feeling around your house without putting yourself in harm's way. And that can save you money in the process. Just simply go DIY with your own mixture of vinegar or baking soda with water and some essential oils for a bright finishing scent. Most commercial cleaners are watered-down versions of basic ingredients that you could buy yourself. Once you make a simple DIY cleaner once or twice, it becomes second nature for you. This is one of those changes that saves money without adding effort long term. Guys, number 7 on my list is new clothes. The resale market is having a huge moment right now. According to a report by a secondhand clothing platform, ThredUp, the global secondhand market is expected to nearly double by 2027, reaching $350 billion. Given the popularity of sites like ThredUp, Poshmark, eBay, and even Facebook Marketplace, these are great spots to get deals on gently used clothing, sure, some with tags, but rather than paying the markup for brand new apparel. Buying fewer, better quality pieces also reduces the urge to constantly shop. Secondhand doesn't mean outdated. Many items are barely worn or completely new. You get better value without paying retail prices. Now, number 8 on my list is ATM fees. Guys, when you need some quick cash, resist stopping at the first ATM you see, because you could be paying for the convenience. When the average ATM fee is nearly $5 for using a machine outside your bank's ATM network in the United States, it's time to stop needlessly swiping your card. Check your bank's app for the location of local branches, or even better, switch to a bank that refunds your ATM fees. Or stop at a local drug or grocery store that offers cash back with a purchase. Buy that shampoo you need and then go get an extra $20 back at the register. Also, ATM fees are sneaky because they feel unavoidable in the moment. But over a year, those charges can quietly cost you hundreds of dollars. That's money that you could have kept without changing your lifestyle at all. Now, number 9 on my list is delivery. Guys, these days, you can pretty much get anything you want delivered to your doorstep, usually without even having to look it up from your phone. Sure, it comes at a cost though. Fees, higher prices, and tips for drivers add up to a serious premium. Sometimes the convenience is generally worth it, but it's all too easy to let it become a habit. Opting to pick up that food or making do until your next grocery run can add up to some serious savings over time. Delivery apps blur the line between need and convenience. When everything is one tap away, spending feels frictionless. Adding even a small pause, like choosing pickup, puts control back in your hands. Now, number 10 on my list is your cable television. With the availability to watch live TV through services like YouTube TV and Sling TV, there really isn't a need to hang on your costlier cable plan anymore. According to CNET, the average cost of a basic cable and internet package is about $144 per month. The average cost of internet alone is about $70 per month, meaning that adding television to your plan also adds about $74 to your bill. Now, by switching to Sling TV, you can save over $10 a month compared to your traditional cable packages. Cable pricing hasn't kept up with how people actually watch TV anymore either. Most households only use a handful of the channels anyway. Paying for flexibility instead of bundles almost makes more sense of your financial future. Now, number 11 on my list is your morning coffee runs. It becomes cliche, but it is true. Those coffee shop lattes 5 days a week can really drain your financial cup. Considering making coffee at home and bringing it with you in a reusable cup, for example, you'll save over $1,000 a year easily. Even grabbing coffee 2 to 3 times a week instead of every day can still lead to a big savings. This isn't about never joining coffee outside again, but it's about breaking the automatic habit. When coffee becomes a choice instead of a routine, the savings happen naturally. Now, the 12th and final item on my list are your impulse purchases. Guys, impulse buys used to be limited to the cheap candy and the knickknacks right before the checkout stand. But The ubiquity of online shopping means that you can buy a new TV about as easily as you can grab a bag of Skittles. Never let yourself get swept up in the excitement of a sale. Instead, use the 24-hour rule. That means that before any major unplanned purchase, just wait 24 hours and see if you still think that you want that or need that item. More often than not, the urge will pass and you'll keep that money in your wallet. Retailers design sales to trigger urgency and emotion. The 24-hour rule interrupts that cycle for you. Giving yourself time is often all that it takes to avoid that regret and then keep your money. At the end of the day, saving money isn't about deprivation, it's about intention. Cutting just a few of these habits can free up hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year without changing your quality of life. So, I'll ask you, which of these habits will you stop first? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so that you don't miss more of these practical tips to improve your finances this year. Thanks again for watching, and here's to a smarter, more intentional 2026.